Just into the Action News Jax newsroom, we confronted a local doctor just minutes after the FBI finished raiding his office. We first told you about the raid at Dr. Nikhil Nihalani's office this afternoon, and here's a mugshot of him from a previous arrest for violating a domestic violence order in 2015. Action News Jax Ben Becker has been live in Inglewood all day, and Ben, you confronted him, but he wouldn't answer any questions.
That's right, Tanika. He arrived in the last 15 minutes as the FBI was leaving. Take a look behind me. The parking lot is empty now, except for one car belonging to the doctor. But he is inside the building right now, and I'm told the search warrant is sealed, so we don't know what the FBI was looking for. But patients I spoke with say they aren't surprised the FBI was here. These are FBI agents during their raid at the office of Dr. Nikhil Nihalani. The office was closed as they worked on their investigation. Are you surprised that the FBI is in there?
No.
Amanda Panico was a patient who couldn't get her meds today. She suggests any problems at the office aren't the doctor's fault.
He is trying to help people, but I mean, he has other people that work underneath of him that aren't doing what they're supposed to.
I dug through the doctor's records with the Department of Health and found no active complaints or discipline on file. The state website indicated the doctor is not a controlled substance provider, however, but that's something one of his nurse practitioners appeared to contradict. What does he prescribe?
He does everything. He's psychotropic medications, controlled substance, everything.
While his professional license appears to be clear, we found that's not the case with the doctor's personal life. In this domestic violence petition from 2015, a woman said, quote, "He cut himself with a knife while holding me hostage," and also says he attempted suicide in the past. As for Panico, she says the office needs to reopen.
There's people here that need to get their prescriptions and stuff like that because you're on a drug that, you know, you can't stop taking or you'll be sick.
And you can see right now the office is closed and the doctor is inside. I've tried knocking numerous times. No one's inside. At least I can't see him right there, but he is in the building right now. We're going to wait out here and see if he'll come out and answer some of the questions, especially a lot of people are wondering when they're going to get their medication next. Also, I want to point this out. The DEA was out here about a year ago for what they say is a routine evaluation, and at that time they found no problems. Reporting live in Inglewood, Ben Becker, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
Now the FBI is reviewing the items pulled out of the office of a local psychiatrist. We brought it to you first on Action News Jax at noon as a search warrant was served at the office of Dr. Nikhil Nihalani. This is a mugshot from a previous arrest for violating a domestic violence order in 2015. A woman alleges that Dr. Nihalani tried to hurt himself and force her to watch. Action News Jax, Ben Becker is live in Inglewood and has been there all day. And Ben, you spoke to some patients who are stunned.
Tanika, right now the FBI is still inside 8 hours after this raid began. A matter of fact, just about 10 minutes ago, two members of the FBI came out of those doors and went to their unmarked cars, a Chevy and a Buick, to take something to those cars. And then once they put those items in those cars, they went back inside. Now, I was the first on the scene when the FBI started collecting evidence from this office, and I spoke to one patient who showed up for her appointment, and she couldn't believe what was happening. These are FBI agents as they conducted their raid at the office of Dr. Nikhil Nihalani. The FBI's been out here since 9 a.m.
Why?
Beth Birch has been a patient for about a year, but was turned away today.
Yeah, this is surprising, because now how am I supposed to get my medicine?
I dug through the doctor's records with the Department of Health and found no active complaints or discipline on file. The state website indicated the doctor is not a controlled substance provider, however, but that's something one of his nurse practitioners appeared to contradict. What does he prescribe?
He does everything. He's psychotropic medications, controlled substance, everything.
So in your experience, you don't know of anything that's illegal that's happening here?
So far, I have seen he's the most legitimate doctor I have worked with. Very always take care of things in a legal way.
While his professional license appears to be clear, we found that's not the case with the doctor's personal life. In this domestic violence petition from 2015, a woman said, quote, "He cut himself with a knife while holding me hostage," and also says he attempted suicide in the past. I tried to speak to the doctor's attorney about his past and the raid. What happened in there?
I have no comment at this time.
And you can see as we look at this building, the door just closed. One FBI agent just came out to his vehicle and then went right back in with what possibly could be a piece of evidence. Now, I'm told the search warrant is sealed, so we don't know what the agents are looking for. But hopefully we'll be able to find out. Ahead of 6, I'll tell you why the DEA was out here a year ago and what they found. Reporting live in Inglewood, Ben Becker, CBS 47 Action News Jacks.
Cadillac of Cadillac dealers.
We've uncovered some information about that doctor involved.
His name is Nikhil Nihalani, and this is a mugshot that we found from an earlier arrest for violating a domestic violence injunction. We have live team coverage starting with Action News Jack's Ben Becker live in Inglewood right now. Ben, you spoke with someone who works there at that office.
That's right, Dawn. The FBI has been out here for about 3 hours now. You take a look behind me. They're inside the office. If you zoom on in, we'll see a sign on the door that says the office is closed of Dr. Nikhil Nihalani. Now, I'm told the FBI is conducting a search warrant. And here's video of the FBI on the scene this morning. Now, records say the psychiatrist is licensed to practice in Florida, New Jersey, New York, Georgia, Indiana, and Pennsylvania. I dug through records at the Department of Health, and the doctor has no active complaints or discipline on file. Now, I did speak to a nurse practitioner who works at the office about the raid this morning. Is he doing anything that you know that's illegal?
I have never heard anything about him, no.
How long have you worked here?
1 year.
1 year?
Yes.
What does he prescribe?
He does everything. He's psychotropic medications, controlled substance, everything.
So in your experience, you don't know of anything that's illegal that's happening here?
So far, I have seen he's the most legitimate doctor I have worked with. Very, always take care of things in a legal way.
So once again, this doctor's office is closed right now. By my count, about a half a dozen FBI agents inside as we await for them to come outside sometime this afternoon. I'm working on uncovering more information about the doctor, and we'll have that for you tonight at 5. Reporting live in Inglewood, Ben Becker, CBS 47 Action News Jacks.